Hi everyone, welcome to our Rocky Mountain Snow Globe cocktail class brought to you by Cocktail Craft. Today we are going to be building a cute little snow globe and then a cocktail to fill it and drink out of it. Alright, so in a couple minutes we are going to bring Bree on and she is going to go over everything that is in your cocktail kit. And before we get started though, there are a few extra items you will need, so let's go over those. You will need a plate, a shaker and a strainer, half a glass of ice. You will need it filled all the way to half a glass. You can do more if you'd like. And then if you are out of state, you are going to want either a measuring cup or a jigger. All right, and then if you are joining us from out of state, you will also need to go and grab a bottle of rum. We're using white rum. We do recommend Peg Leg. It is based out of Colorado. If you can get your hands on this is delicious. Otherwise, any shooter or bottle of white rum will do. All right, now without further ado, let's bring Bree on and make this delicious cocktail.
Hi guys, so excited. Love these little trees that we have in our cute little snow globe. It is very fun to make and very different compared to some other things that we've done. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll get our items out of our box here. All right, so you will have a can of pineapple coconut sparkling water, a styrofoam cup with rum, condensed milk, and coconut milk. For those of you that are out of state, you will have a can of condensed milk and a can of coconut milk. And then of course you'll have to purchase your white rum that you will need. All right, you'll also have a little baggie of snowflakes. There should be 4 pop-out snowflakes and 2 that are already popped out. You'll also have a baggie of 4 marshmallows and 4 rosemary, a container of white chocolate and French vanilla syrup, a container of sugar, and a container of honey. And then you will also have your 2 snow globes, fish bowls, and straws. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna need our plate first, and we're gonna start with rimming our glass. So I'll grab my 1 fish bowl. If you're doing both of them at the same time, you will need to pour more honey onto your plate and probably more sugar as well. So you can just go ahead and take that honey and put it in the corner of your plate. We're going to use this a couple times throughout our class, so don't let it go too far once we're done here. And then we're going to take our sugar and pour that just right next to it. And you will take your fish bowl and we're going to stick it just right into the rim, into our honey. Just get that covered all along the rim. All right, and then we're gonna go straight from the honey into the sugar. We have a nice sugary rim on our fish bowl here. Make it look a little extra snowy on top. So there's our sugar rim. Now we'll need to take our rosemary and our marshmallows. So you'll each need 2 of your rosemary. I'm gonna set those just right here on my plate. And then you'll each need 2 marshmallows. All right, so we are going to take our rosemary and on the inside here, we're gonna push this right into the middle of our marshmallow so that it'll be upside down. You're gonna make it like a tree. Okay, And then you're going to take the bottom of that marshmallow and just dip that into the honey. You might get a little bit on the tree, and that's okay. And then we're just going to slide that right to the bottom of our snow globe and stick it to the bottom. Okay, same thing with our second one. Find just the middle part. If there's too many, like on this one, if they're too high up and you don't have enough to stick into the marshmallow, feel free to peel a few of those off from your tree. All right, just stick that into our marshmallow and onto our honey. I'm going to space them out just a little bit. All right, so then we're gonna take our snow globe with our trees and we're gonna freeze this for at least 10 minutes. Just a little side note, the longer that you do freeze this, the more your trees will stay standing up when we have our drink inside of the globe as well. So at least 10 minutes and then we'll come back from there. Be right back. All right, while our snow globe fishbowl is freezing for those 10 minutes, we'll go ahead and make our drink. Let's start with our shaker and our half a glass of ice. Go ahead and pour that full half glass in there. We are going to use our white chocolate and French vanilla syrup. This is for both of your drinks, so you can either, if you're putting both drinks into your one shaker and splitting it, you can pour the whole thing. If you're you're each doing your own drink, just use half of this. Okay, and then take your styrofoam cup. Same thing with this. If you are using this for 2 separate drinks, you'll have to only use half for each of them. If you're putting it all into one shaker, you can use the entire thing. For those of you with kits that were shipped out, you'll need to use half of an ounce of your condensed milk, 2.5 ounces of your coconut milk, and 2.5 ounces of your white rum. Half of an ounce is equal to 1 tablespoon. So if you need to use that, or you can use, of course, a measuring cup. All right, let's shake. Okay, so now that that is done, we're going to add our sparkling water. You'll need at least 2 ounces. That's what we use for ours. If you think that the drink is a little too sweet, feel free to add another ounce. Alright, and then I'll grab our strainer and then let's go ahead and get our snow globe. Be right back. Okay, so our snow globe is a little chilly here, but our trees are frozen and stuck to the bottom. Let's go ahead and grab our plate again and our pop-out snowflakes. So you each will have 2 pop-out snowflakes. They are very thin, so just be a little bit careful when you're popping those out. Kind of like rice paper. We have our 2 snowflakes. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and dip this very lightly into my honey so that I can put it on the side. Feel free to use the end of a spoon or any type of utensil. And I'm just going to sit it on the side, on the inside of my snow globe. Same thing with my other one. You can either put them right next to each other or on opposite sides, lower, higher, whichever you would like, however you would like that. And then we're just gonna take our drink and just pour that right on top of our tree as the snow is falling and covering up our tree. All right, last, go ahead and grab your straw and your snowflake that is already popped out.